prepare for liftoff.
Hello football fans and welcome to the Sunday of Football. Today we have 3 matches in store for you, starting off with Newcastle Sheffield United. We then have Villa hosting Chelsea, Villa coming from that draw on Wednesday night. And then we have the big one, the Merseyside derby, where Everton host the champions-elect Liverpool. What more to say, it's going to be an exciting day of football. But let's get straight into our first match and see how Newcastle versus Sheffield United plays out. Hello and welcome to the match where we have 14th place Newcastle hosting 7th place Sheffield United. We still have no form factor for these teams to go on, so this is an interesting match. Can Newcastle do better than they were doing before the break? Can Sheffield continue their great form and carry on pushing for that 4th place position? We're about to find out. So obviously these have not been updated yet because there has been games that have played that have affected this. FIFA takes a bit of a while to update their stats, as we've noticed before. But this is an interesting match nonetheless. There's some decent players in this Newcastle team, they just haven't been able to kick off. So let's check out the team. We have Dubravka, Mankilio, Lascelles. It's a decent defense. Almiron, who he shows flashes of brilliance. Dwight Gale and Joelinton, good striking partnership. Shelvey and Hayden in the midfield is solid, and we have speed in St. Maximin. But this is a Sheffield team who has impressed far beyond what anyone expected. Let's see how their lineup looks. We have Dean Henderson on loan from Man United, George Baldock, Chris Basham, John Egan, going 5 strong in the back. 3 solid midfielders in John Fleck and Burge, McBurney, and then we have Shaw. So it's all around more of a counter-attacking team, you would say, because they're going strong defense. Now let's see how this one turns out. We have Newcastle kicking us off. And here we go. Fernandez in defense, Joelinton. Shelvey pushing through. St. Maximum on the win. What can he do? Passes back to Danny Roux, who couldn't get the ball past. And he puts it out for a Sheffield United throw-in. And it's with Basham. Basham hits it wide forward to McBurney. McBurney couldn't get it past, so St. Maximum picks it up and passes to Shelvey. Shelvey goes to Almiron. Almiron, he's had flashes of brilliance, but maybe we can see something better. Stevens, Joelinton, Stevens. Back to Almiron. Almiron puts it into the box, but it's cleared by the Sheffield United defense. Roux pushing forward, but great slide tackle there by McBurney, who pushes it forward. They're on the counter now, attack now. Burge. Wow, I predicted that Burge having the ball. He didn't actually have it. Hayden, Almiron, Mankilio, back to Hayden. Hayden to Shelvey. Can Shelvey take the shot on? Shelvey puts in a bit of a nothing ball there. Burge is on the attack. Norwood, Fleck, Sharp to Stevens, Sharp, Norwood to Burge, Norwood, McBurney. They're making progress here. Sharp, Stevens. Can Stevens get a good ball in? And it is defended by Mankilio. That was a good all-round move there by Sheffield United, trying to force their way into that Newcastle box. And that's a bit of a nothing throw again. But he manages to rescue it. Fleck tries to put the ball in the box, but it's cleared by Fernandez. They're making this defensive job of Newcastle very easy with the poor balls they've been putting in. But that could all change with one ball. Shelby's on the ball. St. Maximin. Roux. And it's Sheffield on the attack again. McBurney. Oh, McBurney couldn't get it through. Shelby cuts that one out. That's with Almiron. Can Almiron get it forward? Manquillo. Almiron. Manquillo. Gale. And it's cleared yet again. Burge on the ball. Baldock. Baldock with space to run into here. Can he get a decent ball into the box? Very, very deep with that cross. McBurney shoots it back, but Shelby cuts it out. Gale. Joelinton is now breaking. Gale to Hayden. To Almiron. Can Almiron do anything special here from this position? Almiron slides it through for Manquillo. Can Manquillo get it into the box? Oh, and it's cleared by the Sheffield defence. But they put it out for Newcastle, thrown in a decent position. McBurney's trying to get the ball off Roux. So now with Shelby, St. Maximin. St. Maximin's lost the ball again. Norwood, Fleck. If he looks to his right, Stevens. That has to be a foul. Coming in with the attack from the back. And he's just getting a talking to. Nothing more. Nice. Or is that the yellow? Bit of a poor tackle there. You expect something like that from Lord Voldemort, aka John Joe Shelby. Norwood puts the ball in. Straight into that box and this is gonna sneak in. No. Dubravka manages to clean that up. That was a nearly moment there by Sheffield United, but as it stands, it's still 0-0. Burge, Norwood, Burge, McBurney. McBurney gives it straight to Almiron. Dwight Gale. Gale still. But he's being pressured there, and that has to be the first yellow of the match. And it is the first yellow. Definitely holding the player back, and Sander Burge has the yellow. Joelinton does not look happy about that, even though he was not the man getting attacked. The Lascelles to put the ball back into a decent position. Oh, and it's stolen by Burge, who has something to prove now. He's playing with fire in his belly. Burge. McBurney's through here. Oh, he cuts it back poorly though. And that attack comes to nothing. St. Maximum. Burge still going in with the slide tackles. Shelby. Gale. Joelinton. Joelinton spreads it into a Sheffield United midfielder. Burge. McBurney. Norwood. Fleck. Fleck spreads it for Baldock. Offside. He just didn't time his run right. Or the ball just didn't come. It was a fraction too early to run. Baldock. And that's it for the first half. It ends 0-0. Neither team really tested the goalkeeper, so let's see if the second half there's any more attempts. And we're back here for the second half with Newcastle slightly edging the possession, but Sheffield United with the 2 shots on target being the only shots registered in this match. And they start off with Stevens down the wing. Steven puts the ball into the box, straight into Dubravka's midriff. Dubravka clears it to a Sheffield United player. McBurney. Fleck, McBurney. Burge. Baldock on the ball. Can he get it into the box? He should. He does, but Dubravka gets that one easily. If I was McBurney, I would be fighting with that player, expecting more of him. Burge. Norwood. McBurney. Burge. What can Burge do here? Can he put a better ball in? Yes, he can. And it's... Oh, what a goal there by McBurney. Perfect ball there. Straight into the head of McBurney. Runs straight to his manager. That was a decent ball in. And it is rewarded with a goal from McBurney. He couldn't have asked for a better ball in. Straight onto his head. Easily directed straight into that side of netting. Inside side netting, that is. Oh, great header. Nothing much Dubravka can do about that. Sheffield United, the only team really putting in shots, and it pays off with them scoring the opening goal of the match. Coming in the second half, nonetheless. He's got a great beard, I must say. And Newcastle make the substitution, hoping to change something in this match. Hayden coming off and Bentaleb coming on. Can Bentaleb change anything? We're about to find out. Norwood. Fleck. Burge. Burge spreads it wide to Baldock. Burge. Burge again on the wing. Burge. Baldock. Can Baldock put a ball in? Baldock gets the ball in. Oof. Nearly finds the head of a Sheffield United player. It's just been cleared here by Newcastle. Sheffield have come out and they're dominating in the second half. Whatever the manager said at the break is working wonders for this team. McBurney's on the ball. Baldock. Baldock puts it in, but it goes wide. Not a place you want to lose the ball. Oh, another goal! Forced brilliantly for the volley. And that's 2-0 Sheffield. And it's Sharp with the beautiful volley there. Bit of a mixed bag of things going on in the box. Doesn't get cleared greatly. And boom, lands straight at the feet. Brilliant volley there. Couldn't hit that any sweeter. But I would be upset if I was the Newcastle defense with that clearance. That clearance was pretty pathetic. Landing straight on the feet of Sharp, and he just hammered it home for their second goal. The second half has been brilliant for Sheffield United. And the 7th place team are keeping the pressure on for that 4th place position. Gale. And the woes for Newcastle continue. Norwood spreads it wide to Stevens. Stevens to Sharp. Sharp gets it to McBurney. Oh, nearly fell kindly there to Burge. Norwood. Sharp on the ball. Fleck. Fleck spreads it back to Sharp. But it is cleared there and Newcastle are pushing forward. Almiron, Manquillo, Almiron, Bentaleb, Almiron, where Gale has it. What can Gale do here? Manquillo to Bentaleb. Ooh. And Sharp is coming off the goal scorer with a great contribution there with that volley. Sweetly struck volley. No wonder the away fans are celebrating here. But Newcastle have a good position here. What can Shelby do? Nothing. Lacked power, lacked direction, lacked accuracy. It was just a very lacking strike there. Henderson didn't even have to move much. He just watched as it passed the goal. Shelby wins the ball to Gale. Gale spreads it to Almiron. Back to Shelby. Shelby puts the ball in. Oh, what a goal! Newcastle still in it with a chance here. Can they get the equalizer? That was a great volley. We've seen some terrific goals in this match. And Newcastle United with a great little goal there. Quickly move the ball around. Shelby putting it in. The flick on to Gale, and Gale just volleys it up. You have to admire Joelinton's flick there. But that strike from Gale is brilliant. And not even the great goalkeeper not even the great goalkeeper could stop that one. Dean Henderson had nothing for it there.
Newcastle United goal.
And it's Sheffield United 2, Newcastle 1. Newcastle still have a glimmer of hope to get an equalizer and at least get a point out of this match. Fleck on the ball though. Here comes Sheffield United again. Stevens, Fleck, Stevens. Steven get the ball into McBurney. St. Maximin clears. Shelby. Oh, it's fallen here. That was more of a hit and hope, and he couldn't really get anything out of it. And McBurney's also off with Musset coming on. Great header by the Sheffield man. Dubravka's probably just going to put this way forward, trying to find that head of a Newcastle player. And it lands at Roux. Fernandez, St. Maximin, Fernandez, St. Maximin. He's taken it quite far forward here, Joelinton. Will it fall to Shelby? It does. Joelinton. Back to Roux. Roux to St. Maximin. Shelby. Shelby to Joelinton. Joelinton forces the save by Henderson. The ball comes in. It's flicked out here. Roux puts it back in. St. Maximin. Roux puts the ball in. Oh! Another great save by Henderson. That was a great attempt there. But directly at the goalkeeper. You feel if that was either side of the goalkeeper, that would have been Newcastle with the equalizer. Newcastle are going to have all their big men forward here. They're pushing for this equalizer. Can they get it? No, they cannot. And you feel like that was their last chance of this match. Oh, it came off a Sheffield player. Can Shelby put in a better cross this time? And it's cleared by Sheffield. It's landing by Fleck. And that's it, guys. That's it for a very entertaining match. Newcastle nearly coming back at the end there, but Sheffield United edge it 2-1. Alright everyone, so that match has ended 2-1 to Sheffield United, coming out the victors. Newcastle tested the Sheffield United defence at the end. Dean Henderson pulled off some brilliant saves. That Dwight Gale volley close to the end got Newcastle back into it, but Sheffield United managed to hold strong. We're going to be going to our next match a bit later on in the afternoon, with Villa hosting Chelsea. Villa coming from the draw and probably hoping to improve on that, but Chelsea also have something to prove to hold on to that 4th place position. We'll have to just wait until that match comes on to see how that turns out. But if you want to watch that match with me, don't forget to hit the bell notification so you can get a pop-up when that video goes live. Until then, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Peace.